to the game. Oh, okay. All right. If you're not doing anything afterward, Jim, I'm broadcasting the game. You get that marriage
Right, Coach,
ending watch out of here.
And dreary day by the shores of Lake Erie, but we have football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. This is taken at his 4. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Get him! They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is
Oh.
Aaron Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that.
There's no holding. There's no fucking pass interference calls.
As we're seeing so far, with that
the tight end Ertz, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
My guys do nothing but, you know, just kind of look at the other guy, take the ball away from them. No fight.
He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Silver. Steelers 26-yard line.
Gun. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Bound to lose one. Hey, watch that.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott.
Here we go, G.
Powering his way forward. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now they'll have it first and goal following that gain of 17. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlight showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
This is Elliott. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his 2nd rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Gun. Hey,
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked.
Woo.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. The tackle goes there to Linval Joseph.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Rolling to his right. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he's able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Jackson now off the bootleg.
Oh,
This one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Dancing to his left. He can run. The ball comes
no, come on now.
by the Browns.
Jesus.
Sides, not a sign of things to come, Charles. This morning, it was so perfect outside, but we knew this weather was coming, and we see the effects of it here early on.
And I wonder if how perfect it was this morning has psychologically fooled everyone. You know, it's almost like even though we were told the weather was coming, and you know the teams knew it as well, then maybe they got fooled and thought, it's going to be okay. And now they're probably a little
He was
upset.
trying to strip the shit out that ball.
Oh, well, dry. Now you've got to make the change up, and it's the first quarter. Might take them a little
It
time
is,
to
it
settle
is.
in on their
He wants
focus
to
and concentration.
a little bit more.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Right there, 54 Mike. He runs, he runs, he runs. Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
From the pistol, here's Elliott.
Here we go.
It's a 4-yard pickup there to leaves him with 3rd and 5.
That's what I'm talking about.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
Tight down. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Go, go, go.
From the shotgun, Wilson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws.
I don't like this. Now, if I would have caught it and went into the end zone, that would have been a safety for you, correct?
Understand. Put it behind you. Keep pressing forward.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
Oh!
And this is gonna
God, come on. Your guy came at me so fucking hard. Now I'm trying to get rid of it.
For the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
For real.
Here's Austin.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it second down and 11.
It's a party now. It's a party now.
On second and 11 now. Wilson, and this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham.
I was on him again.
This one up to about the 35. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. Two nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Defensively, a solid
me and Gabe are playing I'm broadcasting in Ruther if you want to drop in on it. Me and Gabe are playing. If you want to drop in, I have it broadcasting.
Creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Oh, what the?
Here on second down, and that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got right there? Good job right there. What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Brooks Reed was able to find his way to the QB. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now Elliott.
That's the
The run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long.
Yes.
Man up, D. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54.
3rd and long, it's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
I'm telling you, there's no fucking penalties are non-existent unless you fucking are offsides.
But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it, and this time it results in an interception.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones, and not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard. The Steelers able to pick
I honestly don't know. You should be able to hear it through mine. You should be, I have it set for everybody to.
It hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this
What
weekend.
the fuck?
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, and it's 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Don't get nervous.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Caught by the tight end Ertz. 5 yards on the catch there.
Yeah, he's all healed.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
I've had some blimps like that too.
Now. Here's first and 10. On first down, it's Jones. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation. We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
Now Jackson. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So it's first and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now it's Jackson. Caught by Jones. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Oh.
2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl tight end Zach Ertz, the intended target, but now it's 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a
No, that's his kid's electric toothbrush.
They convert now on 3rd and goal. Here's Jones. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It'll be a gain of 3 on what should be the final play of this first half. We have hit halftime.
God damn it.
2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Do you want to play a game?
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half.
You can hear him tapping that shards of bone on the...
They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
You don't want none, baby.
Again, it's Elliott.
You don't want it.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Shit! Smart that.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. Good run, able to
Jesus.
haul it in. And he will have a first down here.
He saw that shit.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
I just learned how to chop block.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch it.
10th carry now for Elliott. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Tell me about it. My fucking line.
Not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature.
He was watching a show with his little sister.
Seeing on defense, has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color.
I feel it too.
Whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. From the 25 on second down, Jackson. And this is Ertz with it, right side. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Here's Jackson to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Ertz over the middle. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people.
Oh, that's fuck.
Picked off by Justin Coleman. He's at the 50, 30,
Jesus.
20, 10, 5, and he takes this one back.
Fucking Jackson was the first one there. Why am I not surprised?
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski, and that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that makes this a 9-point game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6.
Yeah, we're at the 3rd quarter with 2 minutes left.
This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Yeah, I just did.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. They'll run on first down. Jones. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 26-yard line.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. It's going to be a long day.
They'll go again to Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Well, they definitely do.
In desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Ertz has it left side. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Jackson now. And he connects with Ertz. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Jackson now perfect since the second half.
Oh, shit.
7-7. It's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Defense wins championships, baby. Take 4, take 4.
Yeah, I know. I was anticipating him to come in, but
On 1st down, steps away to his left. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
I saw that.
Jackson, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make
Oh,
a play of his own.
fuck!
I often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football?
God damn it, man. That bar comes down super quick. That's just ridiculous.
All the way to the end zone.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
55, Mike 55. I got you.
1st down run with Elliott going to go for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Check, 55 to Mike. Check. Hey, 0, 0, 0. Watch the curl, watch the curls.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Wilson looking deep for Elliott.
Oh, God. What the fuck? You've got to be kidding me.
Touchdown, Cleveland. Ezekiel Elliott, his 4th touchdown on the year.
Gotta be kidding
The
me.
Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And that was just a fly route. There was no stop. He just went.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to watch because you have to set it up as you go along. Everyone knows he's fast, so you play him for that. That's the #1 thing you want to take away. But as you go through a game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start a little bit slower, get him to stop his feet a little bit as a defensive back, and then explode and go, as we saw there.
Let's go, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Watch 54.
Now Jackson on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And for a 3rd time,
Wow.
he's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he's going to take this one back to the 7-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They start on the ground with Elliott. Trying to get out line, but he's going to be tackled right.
I'm like 3 and 6.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
that QB's trash. Let's go.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Yeah.
Kevin King with a pick. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Jones.
Jeez.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Here's Jackson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium.
We kept it quiet for you guys on that one. Hey, me and Gabe were on the same page. We were like, don't say nothing. There's your fucking excitement. Oh God, I hear myself now.
There are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Doesn't know that you keep pointing it out.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll find his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes. And
is that football right here?
On second down, it's Elliott. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Wait, what do you mean your guy's doing a shitty job, Gabe?
We go to Elliott again. And some room to maneuver. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
Now this is an example of defense because on a lot of these runs,
don't do it. Don't do it to yourself.
That's what he's doing. Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
That's the other Mexican she hairs.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Oh God, is that what I sound like?
This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks.
Julian, if you can hear me now, you lost this game already.
Want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
You say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour, and something that you noticed along the way.
Five
Just about
takeaways
every
apiece.
camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball
Surprisingly,
drills.
you were running the
Defensive
ball
linemen,
more, but
linebackers,
I got
secondary,
more
because
yards
they
apparently.
understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be familiar